Hey guys, this is Raven making this video a little bit earlier so I don't have to, come up with three videos tomorrow. That'll be kind of rough on me. So, this is, What If Pride from Fullmetal Alchemist was reincarnated as Izuku Midoriya, part, I want to say 5, maybe 6, I'll look it up, when I upload it, I'll put the correct number. I like having everything in order, judging by my playlist. So, as we begin our story, as Izuku, gets home, gets home from the bar, from the League of Villains hideout, as Inko Midoriya's like, "Oh, there you are, sweetheart. I was worried about you. You've been gone for a little bit." And Izuku smiles. "Yes, mother. I was, I was spending time with a friend, and Inko's like, 'Oh, so that you were spending time with that Toga girl, were you?' And Izuku, looks at her funny. He's like, 'Oh, yes, I was spending time with her.' And she's like, 'I'm very happy that you're spending time with someone. I do worry about you.' And she hugs Izuku's like, 'Here, get some dinner, it's time to, eat.' And so he does that. He eats his dinner with his mother, and he, goes to bed and sleeps off. And sorry, I need to stop doing that, but his hunt, he's on hold for right now because he needs to lay low because he's going into the UA, so he doesn't need extra attention. So he's like, I would, as he's sitting in his room, it's like, I would, hunt some more, gather some new quirks, but I think I should hold up on that a little bit. Can't draw too much attention to myself. He's thinking this in his head. And he's like, yeah, I think I'll, be a good boy. Until, I decide to, discard my cover. I can't wait to that. I can't wait to, to do that. That would be quite interesting. As he's laughing, he's like, all right, I guess it's time, for bed. As, he falls asleep as he's in his mindscape. The whole scene where he sees all the former users of One for All. Yeah, I think it's One for All. As they're like, we will never let, they're all talking at once. Like, we will never let, use, our quirk for evil, villain. And, Izuku's laughing. He's like, a villain? Oh, I'm far worse than that. Whoever you guys are. As, Nana Shimura, she's not there right now, so she'll appear. And so he's like, they begin to, attack Midoriya, as he has several tentacles for each of them as they disappear. As, Nasha Nomura comes out of nowhere, grabs his head, as, she's scanning his memory. And she's like, get out of my head. As, she goes flying back, and Nana, looks at Midoriya, sadly, and Midoriya's like, I don't know who you are, but you're dead. And Nana Shimura's like, I don't think so, Pride. I've seen your memories. There is a little bit of good in you. Just a little bit. Just enough for you to turn from this dark road you're on. You still can be, a very good hero. And, Nana Shimura is trying to, convince Midoriya to turn his evil ways. She's like, she only scanned the surface of his memory, so, doesn't know about he being a homunculus. As, Izuku's laughing. He's like, you have no idea what I am, do you, human? As you know, she's a little bit confused by that. He's like, you want to look into my memory so bad? Let me show you the full graphs of my memories. As he rushes her and, touches her on her, like, head. He's like, let me show you my true memories. As she sees all the memories of his full life from his other lifetime. As she's coughing up, he's like, you see, human, I am what you call a homunculus. Created from, a magic somewhat from my old world called alchemy. Covalent exchange, so on and so on. As she's coughing up, she's like, she's like, you're like, you might be what you say might be true. As she gets up, slowly, like, but you still have good in you. If you didn't have good, you would have killed your mother a long time ago. And Izuku's like, mother, she's nothing but a nice cover. When she, outlives her usefulness, I'll kill her as well. And, Nagashima like, I highly doubt that. What I've seen, you actually, deeply care for your mother. You might hide it, but there's still, like I said before, there is still good in you. I see it now. There's still hope for you. As she smiles, as, Izuku's getting upset, as, he's about to attack her, and then she just vanished, and he wakes up, and he's like, what the hell was that? He's like, I'm angry. He's upset. He's like, God damn, dead ghosts. You should all stay dead. As it's that day. So we're going to skip to a couple days. As he gets up from another sleep. No creepy, dead people trying to talk to him. So he's like, as Izuku's mother's like, sweetheart, you have a visitor. As he's like, oh, okay, Mom, I'll be down there in a minute. As he gets ready, he gets dressed, and he sees Inko and Toga talking, and and Izuku sees Toga. He's like, Toga, what do I owe this pleasure? Toga smiles. It's like, oh, yes, I decided we'll go on our first date today. And he's like, it decided. Isn't that supposed to be, doesn't that go both ways? And, Toga's like, nah, with me. We're going out tonight. No, like, we're going on a date. Your input's not required. And, Inko's like enjoying this, interaction because, she's never seen Midoriya being pushed this way, like being, lead around like he's a little puppy dog. So, and she's like, very well. I guess we should leave now, I guess. And he's like, Toga's like, yes, I think that would be best. Thank you for your hospitality, Miss Inko. And she's like, no, dear, just call me Inko, dear. Okay, Inko. Thank you for, having me over. I enjoy talking with you. And I was like, come on, Izuku. As she grabs his hand, grabs his arms, like, come on. As, they go on. It's like, why are you really here? As they get out of the house. I told you, we're going on a date. I know you've been keeping, a low profile. This will be fun. That's me and you. Have a good time. As he's like, I don't know your ulterior motive. She's like, yeah, I have an ulterior motive, but that's my secret. As that goes on. So they spend a good time at a having lunch, because let's say they went out and it's like around 12 o'clock now. So it's like, Izuku, we're going there. Yes, that's her favorite spot. So and she's like, so how you been? We haven't seen each other in a couple of days. I do worry about you, Izuku. And, Izuku's like, you worry about me? I highly doubt that. And he's like, yes, I'm the jealous type. Can't have you socialize with any girls. I gotta, keep what's mine. And he's like, Izuku's like, you seriously think I'm yours? And Toga's like, yes, you are. You just don't know it yet. I've already marked you out as mine anyways. And she grabs Izuku's shirt and kisses him. And she's like, see? I told you you're mine. And and Izuku's like, oh, I don't even know what to talk. I don't even know what to say about that. He's like, and Togo's like, you don't have to say anything. As, that progresses. And Togo, they're walking, they go to a couple of arcades that she's holding his hand. He's like, you seriously don't have to hold my hand, Toga. He's like, yes, I do. Like I said, you're mine. And I want to make sure everyone knows that. So as that goes along, so they spend the rest of the day, just having a good time. And Izuku's actually having a nice time with Toga after a while. After he got over, being followed around, being basically pushed around, dragged around to different stores. As they're going window shopping, and she's like, I like that. She sees something she likes, and she's like, so Izuku buys it for her because he's not a douche. So it's like, fine. I see you've been eyeing that. I'll get it for you. As he's like, oh, wish that girl would leave me alone, but I guess it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So he picks up a nice necklace, and the lady's like, oh, you want that, young man? He's like, yeah, it's for your present for your girlfriend, is it? And he's like, yeah. That's the clerk sees Toga. And he's like, right, yeah, I guess that's what you could say. So he buys it, and he's like, here, Toga. As he's like, she smiles and takes the necklace, puts it. She's like, Midoriya, please. As she's gesturing him to put it on her. As he does it, he snapped it on her. As she turns around and kisses him, and she's like, you don't why do you keep doing that in public? He's like, because, like I said before, I want to make sure everyone knows that you're mine. So the clerk's like, oh yeah, young love, blah 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 all that. So all that jazz. So as they get done with their date, and they're like, as she kisses Midoriya again. She likes doing that. So she's like, very well, I'm gonna miss you. I know you gotta do, go to UA. As she does a quotation mark hero, and she's like, but we'll be seeing each other soon. I have your number, so you'll be hearing from me. As she leaves, as Midori gets home, and she's like, so dear, how was your date? It was interesting at first, and I kind of had fun. That's a weird word to say, but as she knows, Inko knows her son, his fake personality, but so she knows, the girl's growing on her, the girl's growing on him. So he's like, I'm glad you have fun, dear. And we're gonna time skip to the entrance exam. Midoriya doesn't take the recommendation because he's like, it's just easier that way. He likes to scout other people, so he's always looking for the next person to eat. So he walks to the entrance exam. As he doesn't see Bakugo. He's already in there, and he sees Kazuki. As Kazuki's, oh Midoriya. He's like, oh, Kazuki. See, I told you we will see each other again. Figured we would see each other in the entrance exam. And she's like, yeah, it's very, it's good to see you too, Midoriya. So how you been? Oh, I've been quite fine. As they go in and they're talking, and Bakugo sees them talking. He doesn't like it, but he really can't do anything because, Mitsuki made sure of that. So he's like, goddamn nerd, just getting close to my sister. And, all that stuff happens. So, and, they go into the building and go do the written portion of the task. Izuku passes just like, boom, done, gone. Super smart, so that's no problem. And Momo took the entrance exam, not the entrance exam, but the recommendation, so the Todoroki, so they won't be seeing them here. So As, they're sitting down, they're explaining everything, like that, and, Bakugo and, Bakugo's being Bakugo. So he gets on Ida's nerves, like, will you stop doing that? You're interrupting the teacher. We're supposed to be paying attention to the rules of the entrance exam because I'm a stickler for the rules. Blah 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 blah. And Bakugo's like, shut up, nerd. Shut up, stickler. Go sit down with Four Eyes. And he's getting up on Bakugo on, and Katsuki's like, back off. I might not get along with my brother, but he's still my brother. Back off. As Ida's chewing her out too, and Midoriya's like, I suggest you sit down, shut up, and listen to the explanation. You're already probably annoying the teacher already, and we haven't even got to school yet. So and Professor Mike says, kids, quiet down. I'm trying to explain this. Either, sit down and listen or get out. Ida, put on the spot. So, he sits down and, Kazuki, thank you, Midoriya. That guy's a dick. And Bakugo's laughing because, it's true. and Midoriya's like, yeah, he was kind of he was rude. Let's pay attention to the explanation. So Professor Mike's like, yeah, before I was rudely interrupted, as he looks at Ida, he's like, we have the 1-pointers, the 2-pointers, the 3-pointers. And he was about to explain the 0-pointers, like, Ida's like, what about the 0-pointers? It would look really bad on the school reputation if you missed this simple part of the test. And, Professor Mike's like, I'm really getting tired of you, kid. Just shut up before I kick you out. I was going to explain that before you interrupted me again. Do it again and you're done. So, Ida shuts up. Got stuck. He's embarrassed. Everyone sees that and how rude he was, thinking all like that. So, as that goes on, he's like, yeah, before I was interrupted again, the 0-pointer is more of an obstacle. So, you should try to stay away from that, if you can. So, everyone's like, Deku doesn't meet Araka yet. So, I don't know when they're going to meet. Maybe they'll meet, in school, but let's continue. As, they get ready. Everyone's getting in the front line, and Bakugo and Katsuki's not in the same section, nor is Bakugo and Midoriya. I'm thinking of putting a Chaco with Bakugo, so they're doing their own thing, and I'm having Katsuki and Midoriya in the same the same area, as Ida sees Katsuki, she was trying to talk to Midoriya, and Buck and Ida's like, it's like, I know you're trouble if you're related to that, rule breaker. As he's, rambling on about how disrespectful her and her brother is, trying to interrupt that student, trying to ruin his chances. And, Midoriya's getting a little tired of this. He's like, oh, Katsuki, it's nice to see you again. Come on, let's go up front. And he's like, I was trying to, I was helping you, she was trying to, sorry, she was trying to sabotage you during, the test, and Midoriya's like, shut up. She was doing no such thing. I suggest you shut up, mind your own business, and focus on your shit, not anyone else's. I don't know what your problem is, man, but you need to, chillax. As, Katsuki, goes over to Midoriya, with Midoriya, it's like, son, I hope that guy wasn't bugging you too much, he's got on my nerves already. I already don't like the guy. And, Katsuki's like, yeah, he's kind of a douche. I hate to use the same phrases that my brother does, but yeah, he has a stick up his ass. So, it's just like, Midoriya laughs. Yeah, apparently he does. He's like, very well, good luck with your, good luck with the test. As Kazuki says, and Izuku's like, yeah, good luck to you two. As he's playing the part as a good, friendly kid. Don't want him, break his act. Don't want him to get rusty now. So as that goes on, as Professor Mike's like, there's no real countdown in the real world. Go, 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 go. As, Midoriya uses, let's just say he uses, full cowling at 15%. He's able to use full cowling. So, he's been practicing that. So, he learned full cowling during his training before UA. So, he did studying and training. So, let's continue our story. As Izuku, I need to stop saying As Izuku continues his test, as he sees a couple 0-pointers, so he uses, one for all. As he smashes a bunch of 1-pointers, 2-pointers, and he's like, these ones are useless. I probably should concentrate on the 3-pointers, not be more effective. As he's thinking this, he's like, as he sees Kazuki, doing remote detonation, she doesn't see the 2 0-pointers behind her as he unleashes his shadow spikes. As they're smaller, this one's a little bit different. It shoots out of his shadow, and it's like miniature shadow spikes as a long range attack. As they hit all the 3-pointers behind Kazuki, and she knows the explosion behind her, and she's like, oh my, she's shocked. She's like, I didn't even see those there. And Midoriya, runs up to her. He's like, oh, my apologies. I wasn't sure if you knew they were there. I hope you're right. And, he smiles. Like, Kazuki, blushes a little bit. And she's like, yeah, Midoriya, I'm fine. Thank you. It's like, come on, let's continue, Let's work together. I mean, I think, we'll work well together. So, they continue, doing teamwork. As they're continuing, their tests. As they're, instead of going separate ways, Midoriya finds it a lot more entertaining to work with her. Because it would piss off Bakugo that, she got in UA with, Midoriya's help. He's just doing that just to spite Midoriya. Despite Bakugo, just to piss him off. So, he likes to push his buttons. So, he doesn't hate, he likes to mess with Bakugo because he finds it funny. That's how he gets his entertainment nowadays. So, ever since he found, Bakugo had a sister, he's like, oh, I got an idea. This will make him crazy. Because, he's just thinking that. He's like, Kazuki, now, as, a bunch of group of, let's say there was, 4 or 5, 3-pointers, as, she, unleashes her explosions, and as that happens, the rest of them that didn't get destroyed, Izuku uses his, shadow spikes to, destroy the leftovers. And Kazuki's just breathing heavy. She's like, I haven't used my quirk this much in a long time. And Izuku's like, try to pace yourself. Don't do too much all at once. You have a very powerful quirk. It says the effects on